Hello everyone, this is Mary Beth, the Jersey Girl Crafts. I want to welcome you to my podcast. If you're a first-time viewer, if you've been here before, this is only episode 3. But if you were kind enough to subscribe and see my videos, I want to say thank you very much. Sorry the phone is moving so much. I'm recording from my phone. I'm actually at Philly Airport, Philadelphia, PA. My boyfriend was at his sister's and mother's in Cincinnati, Ohio for a week, and I am at the airport waiting for him to come in. It's 1:24 right now and he's not supposed to be in until 2:30. I did not know if I was going to get a lot of traffic on a Saturday in the summer, so I figured I would leave. Look at my hair, it's terrible. Anyhow, I thought I would leave a little early to try and get here. I'm in the cell phone waiting area, which is kind of cool. There's a big screen over there that tells you, let me see. I don't know if you can see it. But this is cell phone waiting area, and there's a big screen TV kind of telling you all the flights that are coming in and what time they're coming in. If I sound funny today, I'm sorry. And my nose is very red. Last night I started coming down with a head cold. It's driving me crazy. I can't breathe. I'm sniffing and sneezing and ugh. So I have an hour before he gets in. He's in the air right now. I brought of course, my knitting with me so I can knit for a little bit. I'm working on the Hohi Locatelli Odyssey shawl. I figured that would be a good project to bring for an hour. Excuse me, I need a drink desperately. I have Crystal Light raspberry lemonade, I want to say, in my cup. I don't want to drink too much because unless I pay to park and go in the airport, it's the only way I'm going to be able to use a bathroom. So, alright, personal. Sorry. But I don't want to drink too much. So, he's been gone for the whole week. And I did try. Last Sunday I had dropped him off at the airport and got home fairly early. Actually, I got home in about 2 hours. He got on the flight from Philadelphia, PA to Cincinnati, Ohio. And he called me from Ohio when he landed to tell me he was there and I wasn't even home yet. Granted, I did go to Joann Fabrics and I did shop because I needed to use the bathroom. So nature called, and when nature calls you have to answer, and well, I answered and I went to Joann Fabric. So I got some yarn and stuff there, and I really did try to make a podcast to show you what I bought and everything, but I couldn't do the podcast because everyone and their mother interrupted the podcast. I got text messages, I got phone calls, I got Messenger, you name it, and then my phone died. So I didn't do anything. So then Monday I tried to do a podcast and I couldn't do it because my phone was saying I didn't have enough memory. So I started going through my phone and getting rid of stuff on my phone that I don't really need. Like, I have 4 cats. I love my cats. And we had gotten some kittens that we had gotten homes for. But I don't need like 500 pictures of one of the cats. And then 500 pictures of another cat. And then 500 pictures of, the cats that I gave away to good homes. So I figured I don't need all of that. So I started going through everything. So now hopefully I have enough on here that I can do a halfway decent video today. It's obviously not going to be able to show you, I'm not going to be able to show you my works in progress, my finished objects, everything. But the sock I was working on, and I don't even know if I showed it last podcast, but the sock I was working on, I got one done. It's really pretty. It's a wine color. It's Barocco. I forget which one. I want to say No, I'm not even going to try. I think it's, I don't know, but it's Barocco, and it's a worsted weight yarn. I'm doing the Marley Bird, my first sock. I've done a couple of hers last winter, and right now it is 85 degrees, my van says. So, I haven't made a lot of socks since the winter time, and so I decided to start a pair for my mother, and it's a wine color I am using for the cuff and the toe, which is the first time I've tried 2 different yarns, and I was surprised at how easy it was. I was always afraid to try it. Now I have to get myself out of the scared mode of using like a sock yarn, a real sock yarn, and doing real pair of socks, and even with a design on it. But let's try vanilla socks first in a fingering weight yarn or a sock yarn. Sorry if my nose is red. I have a head cold. It just came on last night. I've been sneezing and sniffling and everything else. What else do I have to tell you? It's been a busy week at work. The week went really fast without him around, which I didn't. I had plans on all these things I wanted to do, and I got nothing done because I worked late almost every single night, and then I got home between 6 and 7 at night, and I don't know, I watched TV, I knitted a little bit, I crocheted a little bit, but I really don't have a lot of anything done. Last night I finally decided I wanted to at least have something I feel accomplished with, although it took me a week to do the one sock, week and a half, but I really worked on it this past week a lot. I didn't do a lot of knitting or crochet at work, which normally I take an hour lunch and I'll do my knit or crochet, and I didn't. But so it was pretty much only when I was home that I did something. Sorry, there's like cars, and one just kind of is standing right there next to me, but it looked like they were just waiting for someone to get out of the spot. Where was I? So I haven't done a lot of knit and crochet this week. I don't know, I had these like grandiose ideas of everything I was going to try and do, and I really did nothing other than the one sock. And then that's what I was saying. I wanted to feel like I was getting accomplished with something, and so I decided to just crochet an amigurumi octopus, or jellyfish, which actually turned out more like an octopus than jellyfish, because I think the jellyfishes, you kind of like need a skirt around the bottom part where the tentacles are, so it's more like an octopus. So I did that, and it's on my Instagram. I think I just did a fast picture and threw it on Instagram. I don't even think I wrote a description of anything. Aw, there's a puppy dog. Sorry. Shiny things. I get very, when I'm out in public, I get very distracted by a lot of different things going on. Anyhow, what else? So I didn't do much. I'm not doing much probably this weekend. Today is the boyfriend's birthday, so I'm going to take him to Uno's for pizza. And I'm going to get, what is it? The Fireball Whiskey Chicken Sandwich. That's my favorite from there. I hope they still have it. But Uno's is a deep dish pizza that he really loves. He's from New York, and he had Uno's all over New York, where in New Jersey we only have, I think, 3 or 4 Uno's, and you have to drive like an hour away to get it, a little over an hour. So we don't go to Uno's that often, but on the way home from the airport there actually is an Uno's. So we're going to go to Uno's for his birthday dinner lunch, whatever. I'm sure he's hungry by the time he gets off the plane. So I will treat him to an Uno's. I didn't do a lot for his birthday because, I don't know, lazy. Well, not lazy. I've just been busy with work, so I haven't done much. And what else? So I'm just going to treat him to that. And it's probably not much I'm going to do this weekend. I mean, I cleaned the house a little bit while he was gone. It was nice. I didn't have a lot of stuff to do. I made sure I put new sheets on the bed, and I did all the towels. I did the dark load of my clothing that I used during the week, and I'm sure when he gets home he'll have a suitcase full of laundry for us to do. So everything is, clean and tidy, and he'll come home to nice clean sheets, at least on the bed and everything. Is that too much information? Sorry if it is. So I'm 11 minutes into this, and it's just me babbling with no crochet or knit or anything to show you. But hopefully tomorrow when I'm home, if this head cold isn't worse, then hopefully I'll be able to gather everything together and show you. I did finish the what was it called, the diagonal cowl. I did finish that. It came out really pretty. I do need to block it, which I was going to do this week, but I didn't get to it. Like I said, I got to nothing this week. So I do have to block that. It's an acrylic yarn, but I guess the way I did the bind off with the crochet hook, because I like binding off that way, I don't know if it just made it tight, but it's curling up a little bit, so I'm going to try and block it and see what I can do. What else did I finish? I did a hat, and I'm not sure what hat. It was, it was a shell hat that I did the other day. Well, not the other day, last weekend. I think it was last Sunday. So I did a hat. So I'll have to show you that. And that's pretty much all I did. Is the beginning of the week I did, finish up those two things. But other than that, I didn't do anything. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for the flight, and I hopefully will get a video up tomorrow showing you everything, and I'll show you the stuff that I was able to buy at Joann's. I did buy some yarn. It was on sale. I got the Premier Parfait. It's like a Bernat blanket type, but it's even softer than Bernat. And it was really, really soft, and I got a couple of those. They were on sale. They were like a red tag price. They were really a good price. Oh, shoot. I just hit the gas. Oops. It's a good thing I'm in park. I went to stretch my legs. So, I'll show you everything I got from Joann's, and I think I'm only allowed to stay here for about a half an hour. Yeah, 30-minute parking. And I have another hour to go before he gets in, so hopefully they won't kick me out. I mean, it won't be the worst thing if I have to go in the parking lot and pay, but I'd rather not. Rather just sit here and knit. So I'm going to sit here and knit, see if I can get away with sitting here for the next hour. Because of course I get here an hour and a half early. Thinking I'm going to get a lot of traffic today, and I got nothing. So I will talk to everyone soon. I want to thank you again for joining my podcast. And I'm sorry it was just me babbling today, but that's just pretty much where I am because I'm sitting in the airport doing nothing. All right, so thank you again, and I will talk to you soon, I hope. Bye.